Hey everybody, and welcome back to the board meeting. Today I'm doing something a little bit different. As you can clearly see if you've seen any of my videos before, uh, this looks different than my normal view because I'm recording a picture from my webcam on my computer, and I'm recording it from my computer as well because I'm going to be screen sharing with you some things. I'm going to be talking about stuff that I'm currently waiting for from Kickstarter, stuff that I've backed anywhere from 6 months to a year and a half ago. Uh, I'm not sure how the quality of this will be. I'm not sure how the sound will be. But let me know in the comments what you guys think of this kind of setup. I just wanted to show you guys what I'm currently backing from Kickstarter because I've never really talked about that. First, before we get into any of that, I'll talk about Council of Backyardia, which is a failed project. It didn't fund. This was a project that went on just not that long ago, actually, and it was this neat little trick-taking game that I was really interested in, but unfortunately, it didn't fund. So they said they're going to come back and try again in a couple months. Hopefully, it's successful next time because I like trick-taking games, and that looked like a pretty interesting one. Uh, and I've got 11 different games or expansions that I'm going to be talking about. And there's a couple other things that I've backed on here that aren't games, like the Dice Tower, like yearly Kickstarter stuff. But I'll just talk about the board games and the expansions. So first we have Cartographers Heroes, plus the 3 map pack expansion. It was supposed to be delivered in July. It still hasn't yet. And a lot of these games were supposed to be delivered already that haven't been. I'm not worried about that stuff. I know that's tough times right now, so I'm not too worried. I'll eventually get it most likely. So, but Cartographer Heroes is like the standalone expansion for cartographers, which is a flip and write game that I really quite a lot. You're placing these polyomino shapes on this map. You're being the cartographer, and these polyomino shapes will have different land types on it. And you're trying to put them in a certain way uh, for you to score. And there's different scoring every single game. It's a game that I'm very excited about, uh, and it's got these heroes, I guess, that are going to be battling these monsters that are on your map. Basically, is what I kind of understood from it. And I apologize that I don't know everything about these games because I kickstarted them. I don't know a ton. A lot of times when I kickstart a game, it's just like, oh, this game looks neat, click, and yeah, don't know a ton about it. This one I know a little bit more than the other ones. But yes, I'm very excited about Cartographer Heroes. Moving on, we have Desolated, which was supposed to be here in May, but yeah, still haven't received that one. But this is like this little deck building card game. The artwork really drew me in, and it looks like it's pretty simple, pretty straightforward game. Uh, don't know a ton about it other than that it's the artwork from it. Really, the artwork is what drew me in for this game. It looks like it's got pretty clear symbology on it, so I'm pretty excited about this one. Uh, Going to that next one, we had Unforgiven. I've already received that one. I really love Unforgiven. And we got that Dice Tower. Next, we have Radlands. Radlands is the coolest looking game, I think, out of this, and it's got that post-apocalyptic theme to it. I got the deluxe edition, so I'm gonna get some special boxes, some play mats and stuff like that. But the artwork on this looks really neat. I'm excited about these boxes. They're supposed to be magnetic, and these tokens. Yes, I got the deluxe edition. I'm very excited about this. I've watched a couple playthroughs several months ago now, but I can't remember a ton about them, actually. That's usually kind of how it goes with Kickstarter stuff. Once you get it, you kind of have forgotten about them once you've received them. So yes, that is Radlands. Next, we have Paladins of the West Kingdom. This is just going to be an expansion. This is City of Crowns expansion. Do I need an expansion for Paladins of the West Kingdom? Probably not. It's a pretty heavy game already. Worker placement game that I really enjoy. I really enjoy it 2 players. Got a good solo mode in it as well. But what I was excited about this game wasn't necessarily the expansion. It's coming with a collector's box, a big box, and my Paladins of the West Kingdom box is almost overflowing. So just to, I would have backed it if it was just a box, basically, because I don't need the expansion. The expansion's this little side piece right here that's just going to add some new actions, basically. But yes, I'm a huge fan of Paladins, so anything that came out with Paladins, of course, I was going to back. Uh, Next, what do we have? We have Tiny Epic Tiny Epic Dungeons, which is supposed to be delivered in December here. Uh, Terraforming Mars, Ares Expedition. I just got that like a month and a half ago. I just talked about it on my previous R&R, so if you want to know my thoughts about that, check out that. So, Tiny Epic Dungeons. This is Tiny Epic game. They put it in a dungeon crawl. I got the deluxe edition. So, it looks like, and I'm not even a big dungeon crawl person, but I figured I'd try this. The miniatures looked neat. Uh, it looked like a game that I will actually enjoy, even though I'm not a huge dungeon crawl person, like I said. Game that I'm excited about. I like the artwork. Definitely fantasy themed, which a lot of people aren't fantasy themed, don't like that fantasy theme. I'm a person who enjoys that. Going to the next game, Death Valley, which is a small button shy wallet sized game. I know nothing about this game other than it's a button shy game, other than it's a wallet sized game, and I tend to like them, and it's cheap. Yeah, see what I bought it for $10, and just get this wallet sized game. I've tried I think 3 or 4 button shy games, and I've liked pretty much all of them. I really like Sprawlopolis is what the main one that I have. Going to the next game, we have Eternal Palace, which is a dice placement game, and it looks very Zen-like. I like the artwork on it. It's got a solo mode, which I'm always a sucker if it's got a solo mode. You're definitely going to get me to back more games if they have a solo option in them. So I know that I can at least get them to the table by myself, even if I can't get them to the table with anybody else. So yeah, and it's a dice placement game. Love me some dice placement games. Uh, and added with that Zen kind of feeling where you're painting scenes, I'm in for this one, definitely. Going to our next one. What's our next one? It's a Wonderful Kingdom. It's a Wonderful Kingdom is the sequel to It's a Wonderful World, but this is going to be a 2-player version of that game. I am super excited about this one because I love It's a Wonderful World, and this looks like it throws some kinks into that sort of engine building game. I'm I'm very pumped about it. Looks like it's got a little bit better artwork than the original. Not that I didn't like the original, but I just kind of like this look that they've gone for this. Uh, what did I just back their regular base game? Oh, I got the Legends version. So, got a large board, conquest module. Yeah, I know they've got a couple of, extra modules. You get some storage boxes with it, uh, and some big tokens. Basically, I'm very excited to see if I'll enjoy this game as much as I like the original game. So let's go to what's our next one? Aldabas, which is supposed to be delivered in June 2022. Oh, jeez. And this is a game I know literally nothing about, but it was super cheap. I think it's $20, and it's just a simple card game, very colorful. Love colorful games. Table presence is what I saw for this game. I know that's why I backed it. I know it was said it's a very simple game, very colorful. I like card games, colorful games, so of course, and if it's cheap, no harm, no foul if it's not the best game ever. So going to next one. Next one is just an expansion. This is an expansion to Lockup, a game I really, really like. Lockup is this worker placement game that's almost got this deduction thing in it because you're going to be placing these workers that have values on them, and certain ones you can flip upside down so other people don't know exactly how powerful of a worker you put there. Other players can put their workers there, and whoever placed the highest powered workers there ends up taking the best action. So it's this worker placement deduction game that I've really, really enjoyed. So anything that comes out to add to Lockup, I am definitely going to be getting just to add to my game. Looks like it adds more rooms, more places to go. I think, yeah, there's not much else for this other than it's just the expansions, no deluxe or nothing like that. Yes, but I'm very excited about this. Ooh, I wonder what this symbol is. This symbol must be with something with the expansion. Yes, it has to be. All right, almost done here. Micro Dojo, I received that a long time ago. Almost immediately, right after I backed it, actually. It is a tiny little game. I got Steph's Hodge's awesome gaming calendar. Very excited about that. She's awesome for YouTube. If you want to look for a new person, Steph Hodge is always on YouTube. She puts out several videos a day of playthroughs. She's always playing games. I don't know how she does it, but I thought I played a lot of games. She plays a lot of games. I also backed the Brothers Murph season 5. So I know they were moving and they wanted to build a garage or something like that. So I backed it. And you got an unmatched set. They're making their own unmatched set. So backing the Brothers Murph plus getting another unmatched set. No harm, no foul there. Going to the next one, which is Architects of the West Kingdom Works of Wonder, which is an expansion to Architects of the West Kingdom, which is a game I really like. We talked about Paladins of the West Kingdom had a expansion. Architects of the West Kingdom has an expansion. And again, it's coming with this collector's box, which is going to be a bigger box. I got the playmat for this game. I love Architects of the West Kingdom. One of my all-time favorite games. Great worker placement game, very fast, fun turns. But I don't know a ton about the Works of Wonder, other than it's going to add this little section right here. This is new. So I don't know exactly what that's going to do, but I'm sure it's going to be fun. That is one thing for sure. Now you get these new heroes that you play as, not heroes, your new architects, I suppose they are. But yes, that is everything I'm waiting for Kickstarter for right now. These are the games that hopefully are coming within the next couple months, and eventually I'll get to talk about them, review them a little bit here and there. But that will end this video. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to like and subscribe to see more weekly content from me, Shane, at the board meeting in the future. Hope you all have an amazing day. Take care, everyone.